specialist in fantasy sports across Europe, how those opportunities can be tapped into, and how the panel think that this market is likely to evolve in the next 2 to 5 years. So to my right is Shergal Ashad, who's the CEO of Mondogoal. Mondogoal is a DFS operator with licenses in the UK, Ireland and Italy, and is the official partner of FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Tottenham and AS Roma, to name but a few. And Mondogoal are also providing white label B2B DFS solution for Lottomatica, which brings me on to Ubaldo Baldi, who's to the right of Shergal, who's the skill games manager at Lottomatica, which is the Italian arm of the international gaming giant IGT. Traditionally an Italian bookmaker, Lottomatica is now bringing the new DFS product to the Italian market, obviously via Mondogoal's white label solution. Then we have Valerie Bollier, who's the CEO of Oulala, which is a skill games provider. Oulala are active DFS B2B and B2C providers, and in the B2C market they operate in France, Italy and Australia. Valerie has 11.5 years experience in the iGaming industry and is also lobbying to set up the International Fantasy Sports Association. Last but not least, we have Riccardo Mattiga, who's the CEO of the company behind the large Italian affiliate brand Supercom S. Supercom S has just launched Sportito and currently holds Italian, Maltese and UK licenses, and intends to roll out DFS for football, at least initially, in many different member states. So, first of all, Shergal, could you tell me a little bit more about your company and its activities in the fantasy sports market?
Sure, thank you. So Mondogoal was started in 2014. We launched actually the day before the World Cup, and we were the first solution in Europe with licenses. And we were immediately operational in the UK and Ireland, and then have since taken on the Italian market. As Gemma mentioned previously, part of our go-to-market strategy was to partner with some of the leading football clubs in the world, and Barcelona and Real Madrid kind of foremost amongst them. And then as we've evolved the product, one of the most interesting things that we kind of struck upon was that many of you here in this room, and Ubaldo and others that we've since partnered with, actually have done a lot of the hard work already, have millions of gaming users who have deposited, done the hard part of creating an account, put a credit card in, have added funds into their accounts. And instead of going and reinventing the wheel, which obviously our friends in the US had to do because there was no online gaming community, they had to start from zero and spend, I think, $700 million to acquire 4 million users, not 57 million. So 4 million users cost them 700 million. We didn't really feel like that was the appropriate balance in economics to strike. So we instead thought that partnering with the gaming site providers and essentially offering the wonderful product that is DFS to the operator community, and essentially create a pooled liquidity where operators can combine in and offer eventually £1 million+ contests to users. And Sisal and Lottomatica were the first preeminent brands, the leading sites in Italy, to sign on with us, and have launched to great fanfare in time for the Euros.
Thanks, Shergal. Ubaldo, do you want to tell us a little bit more about Lottomatica?
Yes, I think